Hi, leaders. Good leaders fully utilize their team. EQ leaders fully optimize their team. Dana Thomas here. I'm an executive leadership coach that specializes in EQ leadership and building trust. So let's define utilization versus optimization. And I have seen this everywhere. Leaders just feel like they have to utilize every minute and they got to squeeze every little bit of productivity they can out of every team member that they possibly can. They turn the screws and they have to squeeze it out of you. And that is utilization. They don't believe your estimates. They don't believe that you're working as hard as you can. They want to optimize. They want to utilize. I've almost did it. They want to utilize those teams as fully as possible. Now, is it absolutely a bad thing that they want to utilize their teams? Absolutely not. That's part of the contract. I agree to come and work for you and get stuff done that you asked me to do in exchange for salary and benefits and so on and so forth. So, is that inherently bad? No, but we're talking about good leaders versus EQ leaders. Did you hear that key word that I said about good leaders that don't believe in their teams? They're actually working as hard as they can. That's a trust issue. When a EQ leader trusts their teams, they can actually give them space to optimize around that team, around different roles on the team, so that you're actually increasing the flow of water, a flow of work across the team. So would you actually tell one of your children, hey, for that to get the most milk out of that milk jug as possible, you need to turn it all the way on its end and see how fast that milk will come out? No, you wouldn't. That's utilization. I'm gonna fully utilize the opening of that milk jug. To optimize it, you want that perfect balance of the amount of air coming in versus the flow of milk coming out. And to really blow your mind, if you were to stick a straw or a tube up in the middle of that milk jug and spun it to get a little swirl, it'll be even 4 times more optimized. This object lesson teaches us that there's ways to optimize without the mindset of fully utilizing. The whole goal is we're trying to achieve the value, the why, and how do we optimize the flow of work to achieve that why. Comment trust. Follow me for more content.